No views.
No views.
Gloria, this is the web series where we watch videos on YouTube, Vimeo, all over the internet that basically have no views, and then we review them as if they're real movies.
Yes.
After the last round of episodes, we actually had 4 separate fans submit their movies to us, somewhat as like roast us or review us or give us constructive criticism.
Yeah.
Which we're happy to do. And if you have made short films of your own, you want to send it in, you want us to review them, we're happy to do it.
Do they all meet the criteria? Do they truly have no views?
Yeah, we're looking for movies that have very few views.
Yes.
And we want them to be around 4 minutes long.
Yeah, say under 100 maximum.
All right, so this first one comes to us from V Good Films.
V Good Films.
I don't know if that's short for very. It's kind of like a juntism.
It is.
And we got a letter. Hey, Frankie, hope all is well. Saw the new series and immediately thought you all may be interested in checking out a short film myself and a few others made for our film program last year. The requirement for our second-year directing class was to tie 2 stories together. Instead of going with a basic concept, we decided to make a lot more work for ourselves and create a Lovecraft-esque short.
Okay.
It ran 5 minutes in length, and then we screened the rough cut to our peers, and we were met with almost unanimous confusion. Our professor told us to cut the film into a short trailer for our project instead. Feeling slightly defeated, but also with a new sense of purpose in the project, we got into the sound room, recorded some new dialogue, and cut together a trailer. So included here... You're horrified. So included here are the original film and the trailer cut. I'm not gonna say anything about the story or anything else, but feel free to rip into it if you want. I recommend, if you end up watching it, do so in order of the original cut and then the trailer.
Got it.
So the original cut's 5 minutes, the trailer's 2 minutes.
Okay.
Nina pointed out before we started rolling, you cut a 2-minute trailer for a 5-minute movie?
But that makes a lot more sense now that I'm hearing that it was actually going to be their project.
So the movie is called We the Few, Rough Cut 1, uploaded by Oren Bertrand, and this has 3 views on YouTube.
3 view.
It's unlisted, as a matter of fact, so that kind of explains it. He may have uploaded it just to show us.
Just for us.
We the Few, Rough Cut 1, 5 minutes long. Let's do it.
Okay.
I feel like we're in a confusing situation where I don't know if it's period or not.
I actually think it's kind of cool so far.
Okay.
I like the shot.
I'm intrigued by Dead Body.
Yep, radio's kind of neat. Interference.
Oh, we've seen people in
This
the woods
is
before.
not shot badly at all.
A little bit of a After Effectsy stunt there, but I don't mind it too.
It's the last of the firewood. Literally everything we got. It's not gonna last us through the night.
Now it's starting to feel like kind of a cheap movie. Like it was okay, and now it's starting to have that kind of like, oh, I don't want to watch this.
Acting's always that problem, right?
Yeah.
You could tell right away by the act.
Assuming we run into any of them.
Yeah, and assuming you do, we don't want them following you back here. My brother,
Uneven audio quality.
if anything happens, anything,
Different shots have different audio
A little
quality.
claustrophobic. I feel like sometimes locations like this are chosen because nobody really owns them or is responsible for them.
get close.
So call before we're dead. On it.
You ready?
Start. Be safe, okay? You know what Ben can be like. Just try to keep in line.
Yeah, nothing like this should be in it. I also I don't really appreciate the profile shooting.
No.
I think I'd rather see their eye line and see their faces.
It's overly dark for my liking. I know that's stylistic.
This bit I actually don't mind.
No, I like this, but when we're in a location like the other one, and eye lines are
It was color
important,
corrected too contrasty.
yeah, the color correction's over the top in my opinion.
Over top.
What happened to him?
Something vague.
Alex! We were ambushed. I lost track of Ben.
There's something about, this is why like casting is such a hard thing, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes people just look like your friends.
A squid. Oh.
Like that guy looks like someone's friend.
I mean, it's this, and I've definitely had this trouble before in watching short films, is this a juxtaposition between actually pretty decent shooting, like certainly a couple steps above.
That's a new phenomenon.
Yeah.
Where you have like not the greatest story in the world, not the greatest acting, but you have like pretty decent.
Not the greatest jacket.
That's like not the greatest jacket. Thank you, Nina. What's wrong with the jacket? Wait a minute. You're gonna poke holes in the jacket?
There's a rip on the sleeve, but I think it's intentional because
Yeah.
I think we're
Post-apocalyptic rip.
there's some kind of a war, yeah, going on.
Unfortunately, I missed most of the dialogue at the beginning, so I'm a little.
I think it was vague concerns about, like
The dangers
if
outside.
you run into the other group or aliens or whatever the threat is.
I'm actually under the. I wonder if the trailer will do this, but I don't think they needed dialogue.
No.
I think this is one of those things where you could really go minimalist with that.
You do a much better job in this story if you told it just through visuals. and you had the actors really just yell and scream and maybe just do one-off lines.
That's kind of cool going from.
Yeah, but it is cool. It's a cool shot, right? But it's not really in service of any story, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You know you can't come back with that. Listen, nobody has to know.
They're clearly using a mic transmitter. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate that I know what the item is.
Don't do this.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. What's with the There's strange.
Oh shit.
The edges of his head looked weird. Like with the lighting.
Yeah. Those gunshots, were they supposed to be diegetic? Because they definitely sounded like they were affected wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, that one
that was
sounds
good.
yeah, that was pretty good.
Some of it, like the Darker Knight stuff, where he doesn't have to be as precise.
Stand! You cowardly piece of shit!
Okay, this is dumb.
You couldn't just die alone!
Nope.
Take him with you!
Oh my god.
You don't understand! Oh, f off!
It's also like so melodramatic to the point of like being a little comedic.
Yeah, these are unearned moments, is the term I'll use for
Yeah,
them.
I mean the movie hasn't been made really.
No. You don't get to have highly dramatic moments when you don't set or build anything.
You don't get to have drama at all without characters.
Yeah.
And I don't know these people.
Yeah, otherwise it just comes off as kind of ridiculous.
Is that it?
I don't think so, Nina.
Alex, please don't leave me! Please!
Please don't leave me, Gloria.
This black screen thing has gone on a little too long now. Again, some nice shots, some nice visual ideas, but overall it's just not really gelling.
Were they a little more interested maybe in some of those visual ideas and not as much the rest of them?
I've certainly definitely seen that
You
before.
oh, okay, so there's aliens.
Oh yeah, I did see a squid earlier.
Yeah, remember earlier?
Yeah.
I see that they've gone and purchased calamari.
All right, so let's jump right into the trailer.
Okay, we'll see if this cut, this minute and 56 cut makes more sense. It's been rated R.
We've ripped off an MPAA slate.
Yeah, never a good start.
President Kennedy has decided to take defense.
Leading with that shot because it's a good one.
It's a great shot. I love the twisting on it.
Be sure to stay indoors. Radios, mate. They fuck with our radios.
This is between man and the Lord himself.
Oh, be sure to stay indoors. Okay, so we are in
A
an
little
alien.
bit of Dutch angle kind of thing going on.
Could they have just submitted the shot for their project?
Save him. I couldn't protect him.
Oh, someone feels guilt.
And you took him from me.
Was that shot in the original?
No.
That like drone shot?
Oh man, it's one of those things where there are shots in the trailer that aren't in the film. That's not cool.
What is the Suicide Squad?
Big buck drone shots. Yeah.
Or Justice League?
Did one of our other fans do the reshoots for this?
That's funny. That's a Joss Whedon joke.
It's certainly better with no dialogue.
Oh, the squid comes out of the arm? That's a weird thing. Was the chest too
I know,
derivative?
unfortunately, some of the like amateurish looking shots really just give the whole thing away.
Yeah.
This is really kind of the problem with trying to make a movie that is too big for your britches.
Yeah, you got to get your britch size correct all the way
Well,
across.
because like the monsters aren't scary; they're just f***ing octopuses.
Yeah. And we revealed one of them kind of point blank in that trailer, it was just on the floor.
Maybe we were monsters all along.
Oh, I think it's enough to scare a baby though. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, does that title match the?
It's a stylistic mess, right?
Were they Marines? Or was that just fooling me? The few, the proud, the Marines?
Let's just look at the first piece, right? Because that was the original attempt.
Yeah, and it's not as though the trailer made it any more intriguing or
No.
helpful for me.
It just added a few drone shots, which admittedly were kind of cool and added production value to a film that was otherwise
yeah, but
not.
there weren't drone shots of like the monster or any. It's just like, oh,
Scenery.
The Hudson River Valley?
yeah. Storytelling and plot. Is there a strong narrative? Does the film create a compelling world? It's trying to.
Compelling
trying real
world,
hard.
maybe.
Actually, trying to create a compelling world is, I think, their whole point.
Yeah.
How well is the story told? I think pretty poorly.
Could barely follow it.
Is there a clear beginning, middle, and end?
Not at all.
Not whatsoever.
No.
How are the pacing and timing? Did it drag for 4 minutes?
Not really.
No, it was fine. That ending was like,
It was just what?
my advice would be like next time, really go for coherence.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is like when you have your idea, really be like, how am I gonna make sure that that idea is communicated clearly,
Yeah.
visibly?
and use your visuals as a storytelling tool and not just a tech show.
Which that first shot was. That first shot
Yeah.
had some sort of storytelling hook.
Yes.
Is the film original? What's that? Like post-apocalyptic monster?
Not at all.
I mean, not whatsoever. Does it have unique qualities to separate it from other films?
Not really.
Are the characters fully developed?
Nope, barely anything about them.
There was red shirt and jacket with the same person.
They seem to care about each other. Like, I don't want this to happen to you.
Yeah, and that was about all I got.
But since
out of it.
I can't tell the difference between the two of you,
Yeah.
There were only 2. I thought there were 3.
do the characters have a distinct dialogue, or does everyone sound the same?
It all sounded the same to me.
You ready? Start. Be safe.
Did the film create an absorbing world?
No.
Again, it tried.
It tried. That was probably the thing it did best out of these, but
Try to create an absorbing world. The thing you did best was attempt to do one thing.
I mean, it's better shot than Pizza Corner. I don't mean
It's better
to
shot
drag
than
you down.
It's
better shot than any of
It's
them,
better
to be
shot than all of them. Which actually goes to show you that cinematography does not a movie make.
no, it actually will hurt your film more. If that had been more plainly shot, at least it would have felt more cohesive.
I think you really need to partner with a storytelling director and writer.
Yeah.
So that's it. So next time we'll look at another fan submission.
Well, look at another fan submission that time on No Views.
Mwah. Ugh.
She's all drooly.